in Photoshop. But before that, hey everyone, this is Zarohan here. Nice to meet you guys, and let's jump to the topic itself. Why do I want to teach cloning in Photoshop? Well, because it's the first skill that I actually learned, and it's actually quite simple. So there are two methods to clone yourself in Photoshop. One is fast, quick, and lazy, which I like to do because I am a lazy person. The other method is being more meticulous, but the result will be way better than the first one. Alright, let's jump on to it. Okay, so I got my setup, but the main important thing for cloning Photoshop, or when you want to clone during Photoshop, is you need a tripod. A tripod is such a lifesaver. The main reason why a tripod is lifesaver is because you do not want your background to move. You want your own self or your subject to move, but except for yourself. Sorry. Oh my gosh. You want your... Oh my gosh, I messed up. You want your subject or you to move, but you don't want your background to move. It will make the whole photoshopping experience way easier. Okay? Just forget the first one I said, okay? Let me show you the photo shoot, how I'm going to do it right now. And the reason why I'm using 3 different colors is so that my clone have different variety. So it's not just one color, and it will split in between from the right side, which is red, the left side, which is blue, and the middle one, which is black. Because black is a neutral color, hence it will balance out the entire thing more better. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. Alright, with that we are done. But let me show you in Photoshop. So let me bring you along to Photoshop and this is how we're gonna edit it. First of all, you want to compile all the photos you want for your clone and put it into a single PSD file. This is what I'm doing. I have 5 different clones and putting all of it into my first file. As you can see, all my photos are all in one layer, and I'm invisible all of it so that you only can see the base layer. So this is how it will look like. So the easiest way to do this is by going to the second layer and erasing that portion of where the clone is. This only works if your clone is not touching each other and it's a very 1, 2, 3, it's done. That's how you produce a good clone. Very easy. Alright, next, the second method is what if your clone is touching each other. What you will need is by pressing P, you use your pen tool, you start tracing out properly. As you can see, I'm going very fast. Yes, you can do it better if you take your own sweet time, but I'm just showing you a very fast one. I'll show you how it looks like when it's done. And voila, as you can see, I already make selection for it. So this is how it looks like. Then you go to the second layer, make it invisible. So this is where it's going to be tricky. You're going to see where your clone is touching. So you want to trace out parts where, or you want to alt left click so they can take away all the parts that you don't want to be erased, like this. Let me show you how it looks like after I'm done with it. And tada, as you can see, I have fully traced out properly. So the trace is actually smaller now. So these are the parts that I want to erase. So actually what happened is I need to go to the second layer and start erasing. Going to the third layer and start erasing everything except for my clone. And as you can see, this is how it looks like. So it's very well done and it's very seamless. Something like that. Of course, if you want to make it more realistic, you can add shadows and other stuff or lighting so that it looks more realistic, but I'm just not going to teach you guys most of that. I'm just going to stop here with as basic as possible, and let me show you how the final result looks like. And bam! Okay, and this is the final photo of how it will look like after you Photoshop everything. Of course, I have not color edit yet, so color correct, but if you guys do enjoy this video and find it helpful, please like and subscribe. And this is Zarohan signing out. Bye bye, see ya.